start shooting people, kids, in the schools, because they were locking up people for a stupid offense for a brand.
The money in drugs is just incredible.
Because it just messes up people's brains. It makes people go crazy. It's a sick drug.
My stepdad had an overdose.
Look what's happening in like Portland, Oregon. It's just like, okay, drugs are legal. Then you get all these people all messed up and everything.
This is where I draw the line. You know, once you get hooked, it's kind of dangerous for your brain.
Guys, let's talk about legalization of marijuana. This trend is gaining serious momentum, and the list of countries decriminalizing weed is growing every year. And the United States, as always, is ahead of the rest. So in 2016, California voters approved the Marijuana Act. This law allowed recreational use of cannabis to anyone over the age of 21. This event was a historic decision that made California the largest state in the United States to legalize marijuana. But was this the right decision? Let's find out. Guys, assalamu alaikum to everyone, and today we're again at Venice Beach. Fresh air, sun.
Like Madonna.
Yay!
The girl in the back of Madonna going like that.
Yeah, I was just making a video.
Rain died or something.
Can we give you a quick couple of questions?
Okay.
What do you think? Is it good that California legalized weed?
Yes.
Why?
Soldiers.
I think it's like about medicine in the rainforest. And
Yes, sir.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, sir. How are you?
Fine day.
That's great.
Day.
That's great. Do you think all the drugs should be legal?
I don't think drugs are drugs. I think drugs are medicine and they come from the rainforest. Unless they cook it in their kitchen or something like that.
Yeah.
Trying to mock like science or Mother Nature or something like that.
So whatever is growing from the ground is good, right?
I think so. I think it's something to be experimented with and something to experience.
And what do you love most about Venice Beach?
You.
She makes people go free and just start shooting people, kids, in the schools.
Yeah, this is not well. This is not okay.
And cocaine.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
You ever seen a motherfucker smoking joints there and say, you know what, I think I'll go blow some kids in fucking kindergarten.
I was going to put him
There and say, you know what, I think I'll go blow some kids in fucking kindergarten.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I'll throw ice to putty. I'm cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. And you have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Take care. A lovely dog. I love it. And just like that, we have our first interview. So let's continue. We need more interviews. I feel like I gotta wash my hand though. Have you got some alcohol? I hope it's not gonna fall off. It's a beautiful weather on Venice Beach. Some nice live music. You can feel ocean breeze in the air and our favorite marijuana. I mean, not our favorite, but definitely locals' favorite. And we're ready to interview people to give them some interesting questions about the phenomenon that is legal only in one place, in California. I mean, not only California, in Amsterdam, Holland, and some other states as well. But California is definitely on the front line of legalizing weed. Where are you guys from?
I'm from Malta. We're all from Malta. Okay.
Do you think it's good that weed is legal here in California?
The country I'm from, weed is also legal, so I totally agree with it being legal here as well. I'd have to agree. I think that it's legal and easier to access. It ends up just being a cleaner way to buy it, and it just ends up in a better community, better vibe, you know.
You know, to have it illegal was a terrible idea because, you know, a lot of bad things came from that. And yeah, it just promotes the chill vibes you see around you.
As you can see, the locals are very happy with this initiative, but what's the main reason for legalization? Obviously, it's regulation and taxation of enterprises that produce marijuana. The state literally makes a shit ton of money from drugs.
The money in drugs is just incredible. So like how much money even maybe the government or private shops could make legally could just be a massive boom in an economy.
In theory, providing a legal and regulated way to sell weed has reduced the number of street dealers, which could lead to potential reduction of drug-related crimes. But then where do the implications come from?
I think it's honestly horrible, but my dad smokes weed, so...
Why do you think it's horrible?
Because it just messes up people's brains. It makes people go crazy. It's a sick drug.
I'm a neuroscientist, so I have some concerns about people going all the way with weed. But recreational use, I think we're fine.
Do you think it was a good idea to make weed legal in California?
Of course, because they were locking up people for a stupid offense for a brand. That's stupid. Now you can carry.
Our friend gave us very interesting interesting food for thought. Before Marijuana Act, the possession of weed was considered illegal. At that time, if you stumbled upon some cops with a harmless gram of weed, you could get some fine at best, but you could also end up in jail for 16 months and more. And now you're allowed to have up to an ounce of marijuana for personal use in Cali. So we're walking around Venice, the weather is excellent, and now we're hunting for some interesting characters. We're searching for people who will give some useful American content. Oh, look, it's a smoke shop. Guys, here's the smoke shop. You can see the flag of California right next to the flag of freedom. Okay, first question. Do you think... Yeah, exactly, dollar question. Okay.
We take Lira, we take Euros, Zelle, PayPal, Cash App.
Guys, especially for you, I gotta sacrifice some cash so that you'll get the best responses from Venice Beach.
Questions?
We'll have only 2 questions.
Okay, I'll give you change.
Let's go.
Okay. See, this is how the world works. Information's valuable. You want some pesos or you want American?
No, American only.
Okay. I got some lira if you go to Turkey. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
What language do you speak?
We're speaking Russian.
Russian? Da, привет. My wife is Russian.
Do you think it was a great idea to make weed legal in California?
Da. You know why? Because it's like I don't have to worry about getting in trouble anymore. For me personally, I could grow weed in my front yard and I could keep it. I'm not going to get in trouble for it. And it's actually good for a lot of people for mental health.
Do you think all drugs should be legal?
Yes and no. There's the upside of them being legal. You don't need to go to some sketchy places, to find some drugs that you're not sure what's in them. But if you're going into a shop, you know exactly what's in them. So overall, I'd say it's probably better. Some countries have started to legalize like harder drugs, and I think it's been going well. I mean, like that you get people to buy them from a controlled place. As I said, it just makes the whole environment so much more controlled, like alcohol. It doesn't have to be looked down on.
What about other drugs? Do you think they should be legal as well?
Depends on the drug. Mushrooms, yes. Cocaine, maybe an 8-ball or 2.
Yeah.
But, crack, nah.
No. Look what's happening in like Portland, Oregon. It's just like, okay, drugs are legal. Then you get all these people all messed up and everything. Making them all legal is not a good idea.
Guys, let's explain what our friend in fashionable glasses meant. In November 2020, the state of Oregon approved the Drug Decriminalization and Addiction Treatment Initiative. The measure decriminalized the possession of small amount of certain drugs, including cocaine, meth, mushrooms, ecstasy, heroin, and way more. So if you get caught in Oregon with drugs, you won't go to jail, but you'll end up in a support group for junkies, just like Jesse from Breaking Bad.
Why I'm here in the first place is to sell you meth.
Weed's not a drug. It comes from the earth, Mother Nature. It's medicine.
I think drugs are medicine and they come from the rainforest.
Heroin, it comes from the Mother Nature as well.
Yeah, after you add stuff and burn it and do all this other stuff.
It's worth noting here, although the possession of drugs has been decriminalized, production, distribution, and circulation of these substances remain illegal and are subject to criminal charges. So what are the benefits of weed? Marijuana has been used for centuries to relieve pain, treat certain forms of epilepsy, and sleep disorders. Also, the herb suppresses nausea and vomiting, especially in cancer and AIDS patients who experience side effects associated with the treatment. Oh, sweet, we can all now smoke in peace, right? No. Weed use during adolescence can affect brain function and structure. It may worsen your memory, attention, and learning ability. You may also experience altered perception of time, impaired coordination, and judgment. What about all the other drugs? Should they be legal?
This is where I draw the line. Knowing what I know about drugs, I think there is a line between drugs that don't harm you as much, don't harm the brain as much, and then there's a whole class of drugs where, once you get hooked, it's kind of dangerous for your brain.
I don't think all drugs should be legalized because people get sick, you need medicine. It
messes up people's life, right?
Yeah. My stepdad had an overdose.
Oh my goodness, I'm really sorry to hear that.
I'm for radical self-reliance, autonomy, decentralized power, independence, individuality, and if you want to hurt yourself, that's on you. But you should be able to do anything you want as long as you're not hurting other people.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day. Thank you.
Is that what you're all?
It was more than worth than that. Take care. You have a great day. Take care. Sharing is caring, guys. Sharing the revenue. Let's go. Thank you. Take care. Guys, we just saw these two friends smoking, chilling, simply enjoying the atmosphere on Venice Beach. And I asked them if I may give them a couple of questions. And their response was like, industry of YouTube is booming right now, and we're making shit ton of money, and they want a piece of that pie. And I replied that we have only 2 subscribers. And he said, alright, we accept Bitcoin, and especially for you, we're gonna make a discount. Each question will cost you $1. And I paid him $2, can you imagine? He even gave me some change. That's the real money right here. Dollars.
There's a case for it, yeah, why not? The problem is, it's terrible things come from stopping drugs, right? From sending people to jail, from huge criminal organizations. It depends your theory of government. Does that mean that you want to promote the use of all drugs? That's a different story. But yeah, obviously we should take a little chill pill as far as, enforcement.
Are you high right now?
No, I'm just kind of a trippy, loopy person.
Are you high right now?
Oh man, I can't even tell.
And how often do you smoke, if I may ask?
I smoke about, 7 days a week. The atmosphere is very smoky. A lot of weed smoky, chill, enjoy the beach, enjoy the sun.
Do you think it's good that weed is legal in California?
Yeah.
Do you consume yourself?
No.
Do you think all the other drugs should be legal actually?
No.
Do you have a lot of friends who smoke weed?
No.
What you doing here at Venice Beach right now?
Fucking bitches getting money.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. And is it your dad?
No, I don't know him. He just touches me.
Do you think it was a good idea to make weed legal in California?
Oh yeah, they should have long time ago.
Do you think all the other drugs should be legal as well?
No, weed's not a drug. Weed's more just chill. Other drugs should be illegal.
What about heroin?
Heroin's disgusting. If you use heroin, you're a skank.
Guys, I was really trying to find someone with our Soviet mentality who's gonna say no, weed is bad, learn as Uncle Lenin said. But unfortunately we could not find these kind of people on Venice Beach. So I'm gonna ask you guys, please write down in comments, should weed be decriminalized or even legalized? I'm waiting for your opinion. Big assalamu alaikum to everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode.